What's happening, guys? Okay, we are off on a different trip this time. I want to apologise, this is not a camping trip. I was all ready to go camping. I had the tinny, it was going to be a tinny trip. I've already got it full of firewood. I've got the swag in there and everything ready to go for today. When last night I got a text from my son finding out if I could work on the farm for a day, because they're a man down, young Hayden. I think Hayden watches the videos too. Fell off his motorbike, so he says, and hurt his ankle. But I think the real problem was they wanted him to do some stone rolling today, and the paddock's way too technical for him, so he's just having a sickie. So they're bringing me in to sort the problem out. Now, I haven't worked on the farm for 40 years, so I'm actually looking forward to it. It'll be something different. So what I'll be doing today is stone rolling. So they're flat out at the moment seeding. They put about 6,000 acres in, I believe. The paddock I'm going to be stone rolling is one they put in about 3 days ago with oats, and it's going to be for hay. So up in the Mallee we get a lot of limestone rocks, which you'll see in the videos. And that needs to be all rolled down nice and flat, so that when they cut the hay, they're not going to be buggering up the machine that cuts it all. So I think I'm half right with all of that. So we're going to head up there, do a bit of tractor driving. I'll explain a bit more as we go up there. I'm going to do a cook up. It's going to be a crazy cook up, so even if you're not into the farm and stuff and you like the cook ups, get ready, because I think this one's going to be fairly weird. So I reckon it's about time I turned the camera around, showed you what I was looking at, which also means it's time to start the music. Okay guys, we're not going to do a day on the farm without a cook up, so here we go. We've got the alfoil paper again, we've got some chips there, we've got a couple of bits of fish there. We're going to wrap all this up, and I found a spot in the tractor manifold, exhaust manifold, where I'm hoping this will heat up over the next 4 or 5 hours and hopefully not catch a light and burn the whole tractor down. But we're going to give it a crack. So I'll get this wrapped up, we'll get it in the manifold, and I'll get out and do a bit of stone rolling, and we'll check it out in a few hours time. Well, there we go, all wrapped up, about 4 layers of alfoil, and we better go and chuck it in the manifold and get it cooking. Okay, here we go, to the oven. It's a bit noisy. That's that side done. I'm glad you guys can't see me climbing up into here. I think I've got Sam doing the first lap with me. Make sure I don't fuck up. Okay, here we go, Farmer Joe. Got Sam the boss here. Bit noisy in here for me to talk too much, but all going good, loving it. So time for a little break, stretch my legs, check and see how the fish and chips are going. Not too sure how long it's going to take me. I've got this bit here, probably goes down 500 metres, 600 metres, and then across maybe 400 metres. So hopefully get it done today. Now I'm no farmer and haven't worked on here for 40 years I reckon, but what we're actually doing, for people that are wondering, this paddock got put into crop about 3 or 4 days ago. I think it's oats, which they're putting in to make hay. And this soil up here in the mallee has got a lot of this limestone rocks in it. You can see all these old stone heaps in the background, which were stacked up way before my time. I think they used to have a big stone rake and then they'd just pick them up by hand. But so once it's been put into seed, it's going to be made into hay. So the mower that cuts the hay usually cuts, I think it's 3 or 4 inches above the ground, so you don't want it hitting all these limestone rocks. So the roller goes along and flattens it out, all ready to be cut up for hay. See how the fish and chips are going. I'll try and turn that around. Turned it over. What's happening here? Okay, we're getting there. Probably got about 3 hours to go. But I reckon this my fish and chips, we're going to give them a test run. They've been in there for about 6 hours, so we'll see how we go. Doesn't feel over hot. I'm not feeling real confident here. We'll chuck this on my table and we'll go and get the chips. Okay, here we go, farmer's lunch. Cooked on the exhaust manifold for about 6 hours. I'm not expecting too much here. This could be a complete disaster. I don't know if this is the fish or the chips. Oh, this is the chips. Hey, they're a bit cooked on part of it there. Alright. Can't eat any yet. Doesn't look too flat, but they're soft. They're soft in the middle. This could be better than I thought. Alright, let's get the fish out. Come on. Okay, I'm just going to put this down for, oh, here we go. Oh shit. I might have gone a little bit too far. I thought 6 hours might have been a bit long. Okay guys, I think the 6 hours for the chips is alright, but the pre-battered fish, maybe just put them in for maybe 3 hours. I'll just try a chip. No crisp, but they're cooked. They taste pretty good. There is a little bit of the fish here on the end. Shit. Alright. Okay, chips are edible. Fish is stuffed. 1.3, that's my review. Well, just finished guys. What a beautiful time to finish. Great sunset. I think I've gone about 9.5 hours. The old paddock's looking like a pool table. Well, that's it guys, just starting to get dark. The GoPro tends to make it a bit lighter than it is, but the sun's gone down, all finished. I'm going to head back to the home farm, which is about 10 kilometres away. Got the old Hilux ute here, hopefully I can get it started. And they're flat out seeding at the moment, so, and my son usually does night shift, so I'm thinking I'm going to try and catch up with him. We might do a lap with him at night time while he's seeding, and I might even chuck the drone up and a bit of a night look at them seeding with the lights and stuff on. So we'll go see what happens. She's a rattly old farm bomb, this one. Out over there, that's what they keep some of the grain in. Special tarps or a big long tube. They'll keep it until the prices go to what they want and then sell it. I'm just going to have the camera near me because out here we usually see a few kangaroos, so if I get one jumping in front of me, I'll get the camera back on. A couple of kangaroos there to the right. Don't know whether that picked them up or not. So back out the other farm now. Don't know whether you can hear me. It's Sam up there. He's just filling up with fertiliser, and he's putting in canola at the moment. So we'll get this topped up and we'll get in the cab and go for a lap with him. Okay, here we are with Sam. We're going for a lap. A bit dark in here, but this tractor's got more gauges than bloody a jumbo jet. So we got canola in at the moment. And how long can you get, Sam, if you fill it all up? How many, an hour, 2 hours?
It all depends on the rate that it's going out with this lot. Probably, because it's the fert's the only one that's going to run out first. Probably 4 hours. If you're going flat out, maybe even a bit longer.
It's pretty good. I'll just turn the camera and you'll probably be able to see it better out the back here. So this is the computer that guides him. I'll stick it under his arm here. So just make sure he doesn't overlap. Guides him, shows him where he's already been. So this screen, the top one, shows how much canola's left in there, and the bottom one's how much fertiliser's in there, which we just topped up the fertiliser just then. Okay guys, that's going to do this video. It's a little bit different. Sorry it wasn't a camping one, but I just wanted to get something out so I can get my weekly Wednesday video out. Probably the best thing you can take out of this video is that if you're ever going to cook fish and chips in the exhaust manifold of a tractor, 6 hours is way too long. Catch you guys next week.